may have close to 500 lipsticks. Today I'm narrowing down my favorites. We swatch, organize, and you don't want to miss the giveaway. Let's start off at 2026 strong with a massive makeup declutter. I did this about 5 months ago when I first moved into this place. I now live in Montreal and I thought we should do it again. In the last video, we went through 10 years of makeup memories, and this time I'll be shouting out products that are my holy grails through 2025. Let's start with all of my lipsticks. This is the craziest part of my collection right now. I have no idea how many lipstick tubes I have. Organizing is not my strong suit, so I'm just going to dump out all my lipsticks. I've started with MAC. And you can see on this table, I've laid them out in sections. So we have nudes, some pinks and corals, browns and metallics, reds, and then plums, and then a random blue. Look at that blue. And on Amazon, I got glass caps so I can see the colors easier. So I'm gonna switch over most of them to these caps. Here's where I'm at. I have my MAC collection. I've changed out the lids so that they have clear lids so I can see them. And now for an inventory, I'm reading out all of the colors that I have using voice to text. Starting with nudes, Selena Cream Sheen, Cherish, Blankety, Pale Pink Neutral, Yash, Light Neutral Matte Beige, Velvet Teddy, one of my favorites, Kinda Sexy, Modesty, this one's a new favorite, Soft Neutral Rose Satin Finish, going a bit darker, we have Whirl. Here's a look at my nude lipstick inventory from MAC. On my notes we have the name, finish, and color description. Another idea that I've seen is to do like a lipstick book, but I find lipsticks appear so different on the actual lip. Coral and warm shades, Costa Chic, Retro Matte Runaway Hit, Bold Coral Matte, Sultriness. I love MAC Powder Kiss. Gel is a frost. I feel like this is the only true coral I have. Moving on to bronzes. This is Bronze Shimmer, the name sums it up. This is one of the MAC Bring Back shades. It's a deep bronze. Victorian. Ooh, I love this one. Antique Velvet. An even richer, warmer deep brown. This one's more muted. We've got lots of reds, starting with Matte Lady Danger, Vibrant Orange Red Matte, Proud to be Canadian. This was a limited edition one. These are both fresh and red, but a different finish. This one's the regular matte, and this one is Maximalist Matte Lipstick. Classic True Blue Matte. The Maximalist is the newest, more pigment, creamy matte version. Chili. Warm and Spicy. Another classic Ruby Woo. Vivid Blue Red. This one is Forever Curious. Another upgraded formula. One is Dubonnet. Fresh Moroccan. It's warm terracotta with some shimmer. Some favorite reds. Ooh, let's do it on here. Plums and Berries. One of my favorites, Syrup. This one's more sheer. Glossy Plum Berry. Mare Dusty Muted Pink Plum Matte. Rebel Mid Deep Plum with a satin finish. Amoras. Winifred. Midnight Breeze. Such a true purple actually. Velvet Rebellion. Bold Dark Berry Valiant. Oh, that's basically black. Finally, we have the blue. Love that color. Maybe not for my lips though, but I'm keeping it. Okay, I have a ton of lipsticks, but do you have any favorites that I'm missing? And I'm a big fan of MAC lipsticks, Revlon lipsticks for my favorite from the drugstore, and then I have a bunch of Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. Next up, I'm going through Revlon and I'm adding it into these categories. All of the 90s shades are so iconic. If you want to see a little swatching video, I do have a short on that. You can also see this 90s inspired glam on my channel, inspired by Cindy Crawford. Now that you've seen my core collection, I still have 2 bins that I have to go through, so I'm quickly going to see if I already have a similar shade, or if it's like a really nice brand, see if it's old, and then just keep on sorting. I feel like this is general knowledge by now, but just in case I did not buy all of these lipsticks, that would be insane. These are from years of PR, so my actual collection of how many lipsticks that I have bought in like the past year is probably around 3. No pile. It's a good one to keep. That in reds. is a kitty. This is by the brand Paul and Joe. If you love cats, check them out. Yeah. I'm having a hard time parting with anything. Ooh, I don't have a shade like that. I would rarely go for this, but it's nice to have in my collection. It's like a lighter coral. Fire and Ice. This one's a classic from Revlon. They've had this for forever. YSL Balm smells so good. Very fruity. Leather bronze. Ooh, this is Wherever Walnut from Makeup Forever. They have iconic lip liners that are my favorite, and they did come out with lipsticks. Oh, Cinderella. Royal Ball. So nostalgic. Let me know if you were here for the first Cinderella live action tutorials. That was the first MAC collection that I ever bought in full. I was so inspired by that movie. Okay, so I have my MAC collection. I didn't part with a lot of it. And then the only other lipsticks, I kind of kept one different luxury brand in each category. So this is a really cool bright red. Not getting rid of Givenchy. I'm keeping the Armani Lip Powers. I really like these. They're great everyday shades. Oh my god, there's still so much. I'm picking my top 24 lipsticks to put on my desk, from nudes to reds to plums to the deepest shades. And because I have an inventory I can reference now, the rest can be in bins separated by color. All together. Okay, now I can see those and grab them if I need them. Let's deal with all the Revlon nudes. Browns and golds. Plums. I kind of thought that process would never end, but I really do like having the MAC and the Revlon on my table. And these ones are nudes and light pinks from other brands. Maybe I'll write on it. MAC limited edition. I think this is looking a lot more decluttered, organized. But as for my absolute most worn lip combo, it would be Charlotte Tilbury. The shade Pillow Talk Medium. I really don't like Pillow Talk on me, and it's like the most famous Charlotte Tilbury shade, but this is really similar to what I have on now. I love the deeper kind of brownie tone shades. Highly recommend. The Lawless Forget the Filler Overnight Lip Plumping Mask. This one is in Cherry Vanilla, but I like the original. It's the only product that I find really hydrates my lips throughout the winter. I apply it all day, throughout the night. It's a must-have. Along with the Lawless Lip Mask, these glosses I grabbed for a 10. And for my brushes, my favorite are rougher brushes for the eyes. Really need to clean these. We're on the floor and we've moved to my drawers, which I did last time. And they are pretty organized still, so I don't need to do a ton of decluttering. I'm gonna add some new products to it. Hopefully I have room. I did get this whole set, like where am I gonna put it? But I do love MAC and highlighters, Skin Finish Light Struck. Oh, cleared another bin. Looking into my drawers, the reformulated Armani Beauty Luminous Silk Foundation is my top foundation pick for 2025. I also love the Makeup Forever Skin Tint for a barely there look, but this new formula is just as amazing as the original, but it's a little bit more lightweight on the skin. Look who broke in. You love it in here. Another favorite that should come as no surprise is Olive & June Press-On Nails. I just did these on camera. It took exactly 10 minutes. I listened to the All Too Well 10-minute version. I find that the medium oval or medium almond fit my nail bed the best. I never go for the short because my natural nail is longer than the short. So it really depends on your nail bed shape for which style is going to stay the best on you. Even when I pick up other nails like Glamnetic, I still use the Olive & June glue. I find it doesn't disrupt my natural nail and it stays really well for me. So I already had the nail polish set up, but I added another rack, lifted my mood board, and now I can see all the glue-ons that I have. I just love them and they're about $10 and it took 10 minutes. It's currently 12:41. I've been at this for hours. This phone case some of you asked questions about, and it's from Berga. Love Berga. That's another yearly favorite. I keep going back to them for phone cases. I just made myself a cup of tea. This mug is from Anthropologie. The next thing we have to do is lip liners. They've all got mixed up with my eyeliners and I have too many. I got this little contraption that's on my desk on Amazon. I'll have it linked. And then I have a bunch of lip liners from MAC. These are my favorites, like Cool Spice. And then the Makeup Forever Color Artist pencils are Holy Grails. Limitless Brown is what I'm wearing right now for my lip liner. Another 2025 favorite is Endless Cacao. I use it as my nose contour. I'm sure you've seen it in a bunch of my tutorials. And sometimes it's not quite right as a lip liner, but with the right nude, it can look really nice. And I do really like the Peri Para lip liners. Let's add these 3 shades. A bunch of ColourPop lip liners that I've divided up, and I'll just keep them separately. Whenever I don't want to do something like high-end, if I want to go for more of an affordable option, I love ColourPop. Here's how the desk space is looking. It gets cluttered really fast when I'm working. This bun turned out pretty good. I don't know if I've shown that I've gotten these little curtain bangs and wispier pieces, but it's so fun to wear my hair in a bun. I'm loving it. Love how this bun turned out. I have been decluttering for so many hours at this point. My main goal was to do the lipsticks, the lip liners, and just kind of clean up my area, but I thought it would be fun to go through some PR that is going to be a giveaway. So MAC really came through with this advent calendar this year. They're all full-size products. As I unbox these, I thought I would just chat about what's coming in the new year. YouTube's really changed, and some of the things that I used to do that were like, you know, what I looked forward to doing on my channel just don't work anymore. Like, for example, if there's a new film, I used to do like the makeup and the hairstyles, and now I'm finding that that works better in short form, unfortunately. Just the rate that people are making content and the demand for it. Do more of that for like movie releases, unless it's like the biggest movie of the year or something. But one of my best series, I guess, from 2025 was the different contrast looks, the animal pretty looks. So I think I will do like a whole color seasons series. MAC gloss. Other long form videos I will for sure be doing coming up. Victoria's Secret, of course. I really want to do a look inspired by this photo. We've cleared it out. Let me show you all the things you could win in this giveaway I'm putting together right now. So all of these, oh, I guess I should tell you how. Comment down below your Instagram handle. That's the easiest way for me to DM you and let you know that you're the winner. Comment your favorite product of 2025, your favorite video of mine, anything you want. Just make sure to add in your @ There is a gloss. I have a whole section of Flawless Gloss in my cabinet over there. This is from MAC's holiday collection. It is the prettiest. Oh, look at this red lip. So unique. A new product I love is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin. It looks clear like this, and you just tap it over your pores. It's great before makeup, but you can also use it as a powder after. It's universal, so works on everyone. MAC lashes. My favorite high-end mascara this year is MAC Stack, so I'll have a new one of these in the giveaway. These Fui Pots also became a new favorite. I don't typically like cream blushes, and they go on so nice. They don't pick up pores. I use them in the updated Cold Girl look and became a huge fan, so I wanted to add those in. I had so much fun over the winter break watching Emily in Paris. I always binge watch it in one go. It's like the only time that I pull an all-nighter. So I have this Makeup Revolution Emily in Paris makeup bag. If you don't love Emily in Paris and you win, I guess give it to a friend, but I'm adding the products in here. And the goth looks that I've done have been kind of fun. So maybe I'll do like a soft goth look inspired by Mia Goth. And that could be a Nina Park inspired video as well. So let me know if you have any requests. I would love to hear them. Help me not make my channel flop this year. Do you like more of these chatty videos? Decluttering? It's helpful when I make them. And I hope it inspired you to maybe look through your makeup collection, declutter or declutter your closet. That's something I also need to do. Be sure to enter in the comments down below, and I'm so excited for 2026. If you want to keep on hanging out with me in this way, I do have a vlog channel. It's totally for fun. I'm not super consistent with it, but I did post a what I got for Christmas haul. I got this. Plus another vlog is coming up where I'm hanging out with like caribou and elk. It's a very Canadian winter adventure. But anyways, I will see you in my next one. I need to shower and go to bed.